set. And we can say, let's do this one. Yeah, let's do a Midwest safety. She goes nuts after 5th traffic stop in 1 week. Couple goes nuts. From Midwest safety, which is obviously Officer John the Goat. We know that Officer John is obviously the goat. So, how do you get How do you get stopped 5 times in a week? And how do you not fix that shit so you don't get stopped a 5th time after the 4th time? Is my first question, and my second question is, the fuck? Don't you learn your fucking lesson? This is like the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. This is insanity, my friend. Luckily, I revel in watching insanity unfold. So, let's kick back, relax, and watch this shit happen.
You have a body camera on, so the reason I stopped you is your plates are suspended.
Yes, sir. I've already gotten a couple of tickets. I got a warning.
I got you. Do you have your license and insurance with you?
Sorry to stop so soon, but yes, sir, I know. I've already gotten a couple of tickets and a couple of warnings. So that wasn't your indication that maybe you should stop driving around like that? I mean, the fact that you have not one, but a couple of tickets and a couple of warnings. That wasn't your indication. Oh, maybe, even though I've got to get places. Maybe since I keep getting pulled over. Plus, I got a handicap placard still kicking in here, which usually is against the law as well. Probably won't be ticketed for it, but they can if they want to be pricks. So, are you serial? Are you totally serial?
Illinois state ID.
You don't have your driver's license on you?
Not physically on me. Like I said, I lost my wallet somewhere, either in the car.
Your shit's expired. Or not valid in the very least. And you don't have your license on you, and the only thing you can show them is your state ID.
We're at the hotel while we were getting ready to come out to do that.
So do you not have a Illinois state driver's license?
Not an Illinois state driver's license, no, sir.
Okay, I'm going to take a picture of this real quick on my work phone, okay?
Yes, sir.
He just sounded like he was following us as we got in here.
All right, there's that for you.
Like, that's right.
Do you have your previous tickets or warnings or
On my
anything?
bodies? I can
Not
tell you
on my
because
bodies?
I had 2 of them for August 6th. Matter of fact, my last incident was at Harley Davidson. I didn't get a chance to even explain myself before they pre-made up the decision. They were going to tow my car. They didn't even tell me that the tow company was on its way until after it was there.
Hey, just hang out here for a minute. Just work on grabbing that insurance for me.
Okay, but you're the one who's in trouble anyways, because you're driving around in a car that is already not supposed to be driven around in. And you're doing it multiple times. And you were caught doing it, and they told you not to do it, and then you do it again. And now you're being caught again doing it after you've got it back from being told not to do it. You're being caught again having done it. This is a problem. This is called a pattern.
For me, okay? He doesn't have an Illinois driver's license. He gave me a Missouri picture of one. I don't think they have insurance. They've been stopped recently for mandatory insurance.
So the picture of the IAP he gave you, it's a driver's license out of Missouri?
Yeah, I took a picture of his picture. Yeah, so the car's registered to him. They're saying that they've been pulled over for this recently, have tickets and warnings and all the stuff. So he says he already has court dates to go for this stuff too.
Okay.
Hello, Deputy Chief Goodwin from Honda Police Department. How's it going?
Not the best, boss, because this is the 4th or 5th time I've been pulled over in 5 days.
Okay.
I've already gotten a warning.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm going to say it again. If it's the 4th or 5th time you've been pulled over for the same thing, then fix the thing you're getting pulled over for. The problem isn't the fact that they're pulling you over. The problem is the fact that they need to pull you over because you don't know enough to stay off the road because you're driving illegally. You've been warned about it. You've been ticketed for it. You've been told multiple times to not do it, and you're still doing it, and you're complaining like it's bad service at a restaurant. You're the server. You're trying to give bad service and bad food at a restaurant review for the food that you cooked and then served to yourself.
2 tickets and my car towed. What is there left for me to have to do?
Go to jail.
Has any officer ever told you within the last times that you've been stopped that you can't drive the vehicle on the roadway with suspended plates?
Yes.
So here's the deal.
Oh, I'm sure they have.
Officers have a job to do, and they don't have the discretion at times to cut people breaks. One of these times is when you're driving with a suspended plate with no valid insurance at the time of the stop.
So what do y'all see a gentleman on my right, you on my left. Or I'm sorry, a gentleman on my left, you on my right. What's going on?
So what's going to happen is he told me that your driver's license is valid. However, you don't have proof of insurance, and your plate is suspended. So the state of Illinois says that you cannot drive this vehicle on the roadway. So your vehicle is going to be towed.
Told what? For what?
For literally what she just told you. You do not have valid insurance or valid plates, so therefore it cannot be driven on the roadway. Which I'm sure they told you the last time it was towed. That all you had to do after you got it out of the tow yard to make it valid was put valid plates on it and get insurance on it. To go and get it registered and insured. Simple.
Bro, I literally just got this motherfucker out the impound. I promise you I have papers
that do not have the insurance because you don't have insurance on it and do not have a valid plate.
the reinstatement and everything. You already know about my court dates and some more stuff. This is harassment.
No, it's not.
Towing my car within a week, twice within.
That's not harassment. That's not harassment. When you continually break the law, that's not harassment. That's enforcing the rules of the United States in which we live in.
This is harassment, bro.
No.
I need a supervisor. I need y'all to get a supervisor out here.
Okay.
I'm the deputy chief. I'm the second in charge here, okay?
Can you get your head chief out here? 'Cause this is bullshit.
What I need you to
I'm about to sit in this car until, man. Look, y'all
No, you ain't about to.
Y'all have followed us illegally from the
No, they
time
haven't.
into state, bro.
Neither one of you are helping the situation.
Nice, Deputy Chief.
What insurance did you expire? She had Progressive SR22.
Do you have a driver's license or ID card on you, ma'am? Okay. Do you have anything that provides...
Why? I don't understand that. I don't understand why you would go out. Why, after being arrested why, after being pulled over 5 times in the past week, why you would still persist to go out without a license or IDs on you at this point. If you're going to be at least stupid enough to keep driving this vehicle that you shouldn't be driving, that you've been told multiple times not to drive, at least have your fucking IDs on you when you're out doing the thing that you shouldn't be doing to begin with. What is this mentality of people not bringing IDs with them and shit anymore? Not bringing their driver's license with them while they're out driving.
provides who you are. Okay, what's your name?
I'm not giving that. I just
You are able to get insurance again.
So here's the deal.
Why would I give you a break if y'all not giving us a break? We literally just came over here to handle business.
Can I?
I'm not, no.
I've already tried to explain it to you.
I don't give a fuck.
I've already tried to explain this to
I don't
you.
care about what she's saying.
Okay, you're going to get arrested then.
She's saying, bro.
I'm trying to keep my mental good. Now it's literally had
You're all about to get arrested.
week of my life.
Dang, I'm not paying another $600. Y'all can't do that.
I'm gonna ask you to step back. I'm gonna ask
I'm not
you
getting
to
out of
step
shit.
back.
You have
So
a
I can-
reasonable cause. I'm not getting out of nothing.
Oh, they
I
do.
want to be able to talk to you
No, because
so
y'all
that I can.
I'm not getting out of nothing.
You don't have a way of accessing her emails to be able to show you the insurance, the SR22 insurance card itself. We already told you we have the
Then why don't you have a physical SR22 card to show them? If you can't access her email. And it's going to cause this much shit. The problem is not the cops. This is the issue that people have. They're blaming the cops in this situation. This is harassment. You guys are coming after us. No, you are continuing to break the law. You are continuing to do the thing you were told not to do. This is like you catch a kid taking a cookie out of the cookie jar. You tell him no. The next time you catch him taking the cookie out of the cookie jar, 2 seconds later, you tell him no again. You take the cookie jar, you put it away further, you do something, you put him in timeout. It continually happens. Eventually, you have to take cookies out of the house or something. You have to do something drastic. That's what's going on here. You have the option to make sure that you don't have to have the cookies taken out of the house. But you have to be an adult about it. Unfortunately, people can't be.
SR22s, and you're still coming to try to tow our vehicle just because?
That's the only way.
Right, because you cannot show proof. Exactly. You stated it very succinctly, honestly. Because you cannot show proof, they are still coming after you. The moment you say, I've got all the proof right here. Here's the SR22. You're good. You literally just told them the issue that you're having. So don't drive.
If you would exit the vehicle so I can explain things to you,
I'm not doing
you'll understand.
You will exit the
what's
vehicle.
going on. You guys are
You
not
will
helping
exit the
issue
vehicle.
at all.
Can I get your badge number, please?
Yes, my badge number is 667. My name is Deputy Chief Rebecca Goodwin.
Give me the keys.
No.
No, because I'm not about to do this. Now we have another officer here.
Give me the keys. Stop hitting him.
I'm gonna rip you out of this car if you hit it again. You hit him
You
again,
ain't gonna
I'm
do
ripping
shit.
the car.
You ain't gonna do shit.
Listen.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
It is a violation in the state of Illinois to hit somebody in front of a police officer. Do not do it again.
Get out. Ask him to get out of the car. You can get out.
Hey, Luther.
You can get out.
Give me this.
No, hell no. Get the away from me, bro.
She didn't do anything to you, man.
Oh, she just hit me.
No,
She just hit me.
She put
Nice.
you put your
Get
hands
him
on
out
her.
of the car.
Oh, no.
Get out of the car.
You're all going.
Get out of the
Bro,
car.
I'm literally getting harassed right now. I'm getting pulled out of the vehicle when they put the
No. Your bitch reached out and struck an officer. After striking you multiple times in front of same officers. After being told that you've been breaking the law regularly by driving a car. After being pulled over multiple times. At least once having said car being towed. Getting it from impound. And I am sure that everybody told you that you had to get all this shit taken care of. You had to have proof on you and ready to go at every stop. But no. You guys are special. You don't have to do that. You don't have to show it. You can just sit there and go, oh, I'm being harassed because the cops are so mean because they pulled me over again. Yeah. Now, here's the cool thing. If you had everything sorted and they pulled you over and you said, here's everything, then they would go, oh, whoa, okay, our bad. You go on your way. But you don't have the receipts to back up your claim. So therefore, you're SOL.
their hands on my fiance and they're trying to push her. Bro, I'm literally getting my arm pushed behind my back because they're trying to rip her out of the car when they didn't want to accept the fact that she was- This
Get the
entire
keys.
situation is unacceptable right now. They are literally doing everything. They are literally doing everything unlawful right now. And I will be following a suit. I'm trying to move. They're pushing me against you. They're pushing me against you.
Where the hell? Okay. There's 4 doors in this car, right? We just put a cop at every door. Where the fuck she thinks she's gonna get out? Dude, if you get out, then I'll be able to fucking run while the cops are taking you down. Which is what? That's what she's going for? Like, what the hell is going on here?
Control over this situation. They're pushing me against you. I don't have anything I can do right now.
Stop trying to fight me.
I have literally asked for back numbers as calm as I could. I tried to tell
have tried to talk
listen,
to you
man. I'm
outside
trying to
the
get out the
car.
car and I'm getting pushed further in. What am I supposed to do? I need help.
Listen,
You do. You guys, you both need help. You need to learn what it means to be an adult. You need to learn what it means to be a productive member of society. You need to learn what it means to actually take responsibility for your actions and grow the fuck up. That's what you need. That's the help you need. You either need to go back to school or you need to go to some kind of program that's going to teach you how to be actual people instead of whatever the fuck you claim to be and whatever the fuck you got going on here.
I need help! I need help! I need help, bro. They're pushing me in the car.
All right, now we'll take them out.
I haven't done anything. Oh my lord! Oh my lord!
Do not try to drive off in this car.
Don't tell me shit.
Try to drive off in this car.
I literally just got this car back. No.
Bro, what are y'all doing? Give me the arm. Oh my lord.
Is she seriously going to try to take that?
Dealing with the worst day of my life.
Y'all have no right to put your hands on me.
Oh, they do.
Move.
You can't
No.
put me in a headlock. Bro, what is this? What type of injustice system
This is you being under arrest.
am I living in, bro? What the fuck did I do? Oh my.
Got arrested. I know the answer. I know the answer. I know. You got arrested. I know. I've seen it. You got arrested. That's it. Bye-bye.
Oh my god! Bro, go look at the. Oh my god, go look at the phone. Go look at the video on the phone.
She's trying to drive off in the car. Watch out, she's gonna
pardon.
bite you. She tried to bite me too.
Why are you pulling my hair?
Get your cuffs out and put it on her wrist.
Nice. Keep going. Keep going. Pull her. Pull her. Pull her. Yes. Go. 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 Go.
And give me the cuff.
Why is she pulling over here?
Because you're being a dick.
Ah!
I'm trying to get out the car. She snatched up on me and pressed me in the car.
Yeah, to keep her.
That shows they just put me in the head like forced me in the car. Oh my lord.
The guy's coming up like, officers, is there anything I can do to help? The guy in the ground's like, yeah, help me, help me. The guy's like, no, I'm talking to the cops. Fuck off, dude. Now, what would have been hilarious to see the Good Samaritan just like walk by and kind of casually give a whack, kick him in the face. Whoops, sorry.
Put your knees to your side.
Get the handcuff on her left arm.
I'm trying to get it back. Bite me again.
Stop biting!
Get off me.
You want to step out?
All you gotta do is get off me.
Nope.
See, there are 3 people, 4 people on my wife right now. What legality do y'all have for that?
Because she's trying to take off with the car that they told her to get the fuck out of. That's the legality of it.
Y'all put your hands on her.
Yep.
Bro.
Bro! Yeah! I thought it was your
Can
fiance.
y'all get my phone out the windshield
No.
first?
I will.
Bro, I'm getting
Work with it.
detained.
Work with it.
Oh my god, and arrested. And I haven't done.
Oh, no, you've done.
I
You've
cannot
done.
breathe
You've done.
when I am close.
What was the announcement? Calm down. Calm down. Just a second, guys. I gotta put the dog barricade up. Calm down. Calm down. Be good. Be good. If you're gonna be down here, you gotta be good. Hey! Do not try to nip at me, miss. Swiss miss. Let me clean them eyeballs. Stop. Let me clean the eyeball. Stop. Clean them eyeballs. There, crazy miss. Miss Crazy Miss. All right, let's try going back to this. Lay down.
Close in a space like this. I will not run. I promise you.
No,
It's
I'm
not the
telling
window.
Yeah,
Sir,
Nixie's here.
Sir, my wrist hurts.
Nixie, everybody saying hi,
I have
Nix.
anxiety.
Okay.
Grab these.
She's gonna lay down. Lay down, sweetie.
Yeah, I appreciate the help. Thanks.
Oh, sorry, Nixie.
You're good.
All you gotta do is let me go.
She bit me.
All you had to do was let me go. So, in other words, the best way to get out of any kind of interaction with the cops is to bite and kick and do all this stuff and then say, you just had to let me go.
Just
And then
updated
that's
my
like,
plan
that's
to
going to let
unlimited
everything.
data.
Nice. That's going to let everything off the hook. That's awesome, man. Let's get some W's in the chat for that.
She's bit
Wow.
him.
At ZH_Blazing_UGC awesome is happy to hear.
So you can better handle me.
I gotta help them, and just give me a second, breathe. Okay?
I'm trying. I just put
Listen.
Sir, my anxiety. You're not listening right now.
I am listening.
So you're so anxious that you've been pulled over 5 times that you're
Now I
unwilling to
don't
fix
need to
the
worry
issue.
about going over.
Let's fucking go.
No, if you were listening, then y'all would have heard when I was trying to explain that she just put her hands on my wife and some more
I'm
stuff.
so happy
Y'all
for you,
not listening to
Blazing.
none of this. Oh my
Right,
Lord.
because you
Oh
weren't
my
listening
Lord.
to any
And
of
now
their
he
shit.
forcibly puts me in the car.
Put her on this.
What's with the fucking narration? What's with the fucking narration? Like he thinks he's like narrating his life. Oh my god, now he's forcibly put me in the car. What is with this? Oh my god, look at this. He is arresting me. He is putting hands on my wife. What is going on here? What are they thinking is going on? I am in so much trouble. Yeah, I'll probably be on there in a little while because I've got to do my dailies in a few hours. I'm gonna finish up. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more after this one to finish up.
Side.
Jump in the car.
No, I want to talk to somebody else.
Nope.
Stop pulling, stop it.
Go to the other side and pull her in if she's not going to get in.
Please
Ha
stop it.
ha ha.
Stop kicking!
That hurts.
Sit up.
It hurts. You hurting me.
Well, stop biting
No,
people.
I'm not hurting. Did I bite you?
Look to your left.
Didn't bite him maybe, but you bit other people. So regardless if you bit that one person, they know that you're a biter.
Look at me.
I'm not moving. I'm trying to get comfortable. Damn.
You're not gonna get comfortable. That's the best part. You're not gonna be comfortable. You're under arrest. You was stupid. Very, 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 very stupid. All of this could have been handled after the first time you got pulled over and warned to not drive the car without a valid plate and proof of insurance. Telling them, I got you, bro, is not true. It's not proof of insurance. It's at home, trust me, is not proof of insurance. Proof of insurance is, here's my proof of insurance. Yeah.
You ain't got else to do.
Let me see your arm.
You racist pigs.
Left side.
Righteous
You're
pigs.
racist as hell.
Racist
You
pigs.
racist.
Racist pigs.
Did she bite you too or just scratch you?
Let's tally it up.
You're racist, bro.
How is that
I
racist?
gotta get my kids. I just
Should have thought of that before then.
break, bro. They had no reason. Unprobable cause.
Yeah, absolutely incorrect.
What the fuck?
My anxiety. I cannot breathe. Can you help me, please? My anxiety, please. My anxiety, please. Can you open the door? All I want is the door open. I cannot breathe. My anxiety is tripping. I cannot breathe. Can you open?
Wow. She said she got kids. Is it with this guy? He is he said that's his wife, his fiance, whatever. A couple times, it's been a few different things. So, girlfriend, fiance, wife. I don't know which it actually is. But are they his kids? Because if so, if it's nature versus nurture, either way, them kids are fucked. If they're gonna be growing up with these two.
Open the door, please. Oh my Lord, are you serious right now? Oh my Lord.
What happened? What happened? Why did you stop?
Officer John!
Mandatory
Fucking
insurance.
hilarious.
Showed a picture of his driver's license.
He was driving?
He was driving. She was passenger. They were fine initially. He was talking about it. He was upset because his car just got towed the other day. He says he has Progressive SR22 insurance.
No paperwork.
No paperwork to show us. And they said they couldn't access her email to show us the proof. So that's all I was asking for was the proof when she was trying to talk with her.
The female went berserk, and then she grabbed the keys from him and trying to push. She started hitting him, and I said, "Do not be hitting him in front of me." And she tried to push him out of the way because she was going to jump in the driver's seat to drive off. And I went to grab a hold of her, and she pushed my hand away. I said, "Okay, now you're getting out of the car." And then she bit me, which I ripped my hand away. Then she was kicking me, and we just fought the entire time.
Yeah.
Because I was explaining to them,
Bag
listen,
back.
if you've been stopped 5 times, you've had your car towed, you cannot keep driving on the roadway with suspended
Exactly.
plates. He's got a valid Missouri license.
Perfectly
No
logical to
insurance.
me.
He claimed that they're homeless and living out of their car, but yet their stuff is at a hotel somewhere. Then she claimed she had paperwork, and then he's like, "No, you don't have it here." So then they lost their
Okay. Let's get a record started.
I just want to breathe, even if you just roll down the window. I just want to breathe. I just want to breathe. I just want to
Hey,
breathe.
shut up!
I just
I
want
got
to
buckle
breathe.
this, okay?
Please open up the window before we pull off. I've been trying to cooperate.
I will. Tip your head forward just a little bit. Okay, now sit back.
I just want to breathe.
All right. Windows down a little before you now, okay? Just take some breaths, all right?
Do you know how you get to breathe really nice, fresh, clean air? Well, what passes for nice, fresh, clean air and free air? By not breaking the law. Continually.
You shut up.
Over a week. And getting arrested for the same, or getting pulled over for the same
And
thing
calm
over
down.
and over and over and over and over again. Getting your car impounded. And I don't care what these two absolute morons say. I am sure they have been told at least once in one of these interactions. Actually, I should say at least once in all of these interactions. You cannot drive this car on the roadway unless you have available to you proof of registration, proof of driver's license, and a valid sticker and everything on it. Insurance, all that. You have to be able to show that at any stop. 5 times at least, I'm sure they've been told that. And they still can't get it right and continue to do it. Your anxiety is because you cannot follow simple instructions. Your anxiety is because you know you did wrong and now you have to pay the consequences for it. Your anxiety is because you know that the chick that you're with cannot handle her shit neither. That neither of you are grown enough to be out living in the real world. And you got kids?
What did I do to get detained? What did I do to get detained?
So you're being taken to jail for obstruction of justice.
What did I do obstruction-wise?
So we were trying to get the keys.
I didn't take the keys from her. I handed them.
I know you didn't.
Bro, how am I being taken to jail for
For obstruction.
Oh my Lord. What did I do to obstruct justice? How did I obstruct justice?
Yeah, we'll chat.
Okay, again, do you want to know something that's going to help your anxiety? When you ask a question once, shut the fuck up and let the person answer it. Don't keep talking over them and asking the same question over and over and over again after you've asked it. See, anxiety can be lessened by information. The problem with anxiety is this. The reason we feel anxiety is because we feel there's no control over what's going on, whatever situation we're put in. We feel that we are pressed upon, if you will, by the universe. We have no control. We're put into a very small position. Everyone else is exerting their control over us and we have no control. That's why we feel anxious. So,
Hey Doors,
the
I'll be
best
here
way-
while my main is currently on a timer till I can message you.
gotcha. The way to lessen that anxiety, I'll get your intro in a minute, to lessen that anxiety and to make sure you have that is to stop doing the stupid shit. And to listen when people talk to you. To actually take the information that's being given to you and give yourself a chance to process it. Instead of just speaking over the person. Instead of just acting like a complete and utter moron. It's pretty simple, honestly. Hey, Cake. We're just finishing
it's been
up
a bit
this
rough.
one.
It's getting better. I am
Yeah.
kind of anxious about tomorrow.
That's understandable. Just remember, take your time. Don't push yourself too fast. And, just remember. Pardon. Everybody out there cares about
What's
you.
tomorrow? If I may ask. I
Pardon.
am going to an intake appointment.
Okay. That's good. That's probably a good thing for you right now. That's probably a good thing right now.
Okay.
Be honest and be open with it. Allow yourself to help, because I'm going to be 100% honest with you. If I had gone in, the 2 times I went in because of the problems I had, if I hadn't have been honest, if I had been holding back or whatever with how I was feeling, not just right then, but how I was feeling when I had been in the midst of these things, then I wouldn't have been serving myself any in the more intensive therapy that you get there, and the group and stuff like that would not have given me what I needed and given me more of the tools that I have now to cope with things now that I'm further away from it, and I have learned a lot from what went on.
This will open a bunch of doors after I go.
Yeah. And like I said, we're here. I'm not going anywhere as far as I know. Yeah, Doobie Daddy over on YouTube got shut down. But I just moved all that stuff. Well, not all of it. I'm moving as I'm making new content. I'm moving it over to Rumble. So there'll
What
still be a
happened?
Doobie Daddy. Just weed content got me nixed. Not Nixie nixed. Well, it got Nixie nixed too, but yeah, it got my account done because promoting
That's
the use and sale of weed, of harmful products. No, it makes sense. Again, not to get really political, but Republicans in office, and they're starting to
I've
demonize
gotten
weed again.
cigarette ads on YouTube.
Yep. A cigarette is different than weed, man. And even though you got one hand of the government saying they want to do more to
And that ain't
decriminalize
better than.
no, it's not. Saying they want to decriminalize, saying they want to make things better, but at the same time, that same
I changed my
part
vote.
of the government is on their whole thing of being like, hey, we need to crack down on this.
I just voted earlier.
Yeah. And they're making it harder on the entirety of it, because YouTube is just kind of falling in. If you notice, a lot of YouTube
I
content
went
now is a lot
Democrat
more.
instead.
Yeah. YouTube is a lot more sanitized now. There's a lot less swearing. People are being a lot more censored with what they say. Like if they're talking about abuse cases or something like that, they're not even saying abuse. They're using like these kindergarten words or spelling things out or using
Yeah, YouTube
different
sucks now.
acronyms, because apparently we live in a nation of free speech, but we can't handle free speech. You say the F word, you say fuck, you say these kinds of things, and people just can't handle it. So unfortunately, that
it's all cancel
sucks.
and whitewashing culture.
Yep, unfortunately it sucks, but it's what we're stuck with right now, so I'm just doing what I can in this whole situation. So once they shut it down, I was like, I'll find another way. And then I looked and looked and looked, and Rumble seems to be the way. So
Our president
I'm
is
uploading.
making America look even more bad too.
Yeah, I can't get into that. I really can't. If I do, I'll never get off of it, and it'll just be a bad thing for me because I cannot stand any of that. All right, let's get back to this and see. So so far, this guy is just being a complete moron. And his fiance, wife, whatever she is just as bad.
A little more.
No, sir. No, sir. Before you have a lawful right to take me to jail, you have to tell me what I did.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
It's the reason why you have to tell me my Miranda rights.
I watch these
No,
a
no, no.
lot.
No, that's not, again, that's not how Miranda works. They don't have to tell you your Miranda rights until you're actually at the jail and you're actually fully, you know, like going in and all that, until they're going to be questioning you on the merits of the case. I say this a lot. Miranda is not what people think it is. It's not some kind of shield.
Miranda
if you
is the
say,
questioning.
if you don't tell me Miranda right now, I'm not gonna have to get arrested. And no, that's not how this works. Miranda, exactly. It is for questioning. It is for, do you want to tell us about what happened? If you do not want to tell us about what happened, fine. If you want to talk to a lawyer, fine. The lawyer will not be provided for you here at the roadside. The lawyer will be, at the best, provided for you. You'll actually, what you'll probably get is a sitting counsel, a counsel who is basically taking a whole bunch of cases for the day and is just sitting there
And I have a court
in the
case
court.
in July.
Okay. Is just sitting there in the courtroom and they're just taking arraignments. So they're just there to say whether you're guilty or not guilty at your behest and all that, and to tell you the next steps of the trial, and then you will get a court-appointed lawyer. You do not just get to say, I want a lawyer, and magically everything stops either. There's a lot of things that go into this. Being a person who worked in the law, as well as someone who worked for a cop, as well as someone who has a sister who went to school for criminal justice, as well as blah, 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 blah. I already understood all of this shit well before starting
the
Watch
case
All
is resisting
this.
peace officer and assault 3rd degree.
Makes sense, because you were probably, after being Narcaned or whatever, I'm assuming, that, yeah, you probably freaked out a little bit. Makes sense.
Before you take me to jail, you haven't read me my Miranda rights.
They don't have to.
Your Miranda rights.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
No.
Move your knee.
Yes, you do.
Move
No.
your knees.
My Miranda rights are literally in the Bill of Rights, sir.
No, they most assuredly are not in the Bill of Rights. The Miranda are most assuredly not in the Bill of Rights.
Oh my Lord. Oh my
Wow.
Lord. You haven't read me my rights.
Wow.
I don't like day shift anymore.
The cop
The male
tried to stop
suspect,
me
Luther,
from
was
leaving the
charged
next
with
day,
operating a
but I'm
suspended
sure the
registration.
case will
He
be
entered
thrown
no
out.
plea and
Yeah.
was found guilty. He was ordered to
Nice.
pay $390.20 in fines
Okay.
and court costs. The female suspect, Amanda, was charged with 2 counts of felony aggravated battery on a peace officer resisting and domestic battery with physical penalty. She took a plea deal, pleading guilty to the
I'll
resisting
explain in
charge, while all other
35
charges were
seconds.
dismissed. She was sentenced to 2 years of probation, ordered to perform
Nice.
100 hours of public
Nice.
service, and ordered to enroll in a partner abuse intervention program.
Most people
Nice.
think a stop like this ends with a ticket, but in most places it ends with a tow and a ride. Now in Philly,
Right.
when a car got towed, officers had a responsibility. You weren't just left out there, we had to take you somewhere safe. Home, a
Right.
district, even public transit if you needed it. Now think about what you just watched. This started as a tow, right? Suspended registration, no insurance, license issues. And yes, that's a bad day, but it's not life-changing. But then it turns because he starts hitting the guy and he's gripping that steering wheel like if he doesn't let go, none of this becomes real. Some people
Right.
never think about this, but the moment frustration takes over, you stop managing the situation and start becoming part of the problem. Now this could have ended simple, a story that they complained about later. Instead, it became something they had to deal with long-term. So let me ask you this and be honest. How many moments in life start small like this but become heavier because we refuse to let go when it matters most?
That's true. He's absolutely right there. I mean, they had multiple options. They had multiple opportunities to walk away, to allow things to just run their course and this be a lesson, as opposed to something that is now going to be on their record permanently. They were adjudicated guilty. This is going to follow you. This is going, for her, bat on a police officer. That's felonious. That's following you forever and ever and ever. Amen. Children acting like adults.